You're watching Fox Chicago News at 9 with Bob Surratt, Robin Robinson, weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Bellis, and sports with Lou Canellis.
Asteroids.
Also, corporate cash for kids getting results.
Their eyes light up when they bring home a good grade or they get to the next level and they didn't think they could get there.
We'll show you one of the big companies helping at-risk kids graduate from high school.
Plus,
high school dropouts don't have many job prospects. When they do find work, they generally don't make much money, so they're not big spending consumers. It's not only bad for them, it's bad for business, which is why one of the nation's biggest companies is investing in caps and gowns. Graduation. It's a goal that 1 out of 4 high school freshmen in this country never reaches.
And we have a vested interest in ensuring that students are graduating from high school, prepared for college and prepared for careers.
The president of AT&T Illinois says the company's Aspire program is more than charity. The $100 million the company spent nationally over the last 4 years targeting students at risk of dropping out of high school. It's helped young people like these at the Mercy Home for boys and girls.
A lot of them are coming from really troubled home environments, communities that are unsafe, and they're really looking for a fresh start, and that's what we offer here at Mercy Home.
When I compare living here and living at home and trying to study, it's like night and day.
Students like Jesus get more than financial assistance. AT&T does provide technology for the academic center here, but the most important tools have turned out to be the thousands of AT&T employees who volunteer to personally help a kid aspire to graduate.
It's almost like a form of recognition to be involved in creating our future workforce.
So while they are helping someone else, they're getting something out of it as well.
Correct. I think they get maybe more than what they give.
Our history goes back 125 years in the city of Chicago.
Father Scott Donahue says the partnership fits the modern mission of the Mercy Home. For youngsters today, staying out of trouble starts with staying in school. Where would you be right now if you hadn't come to Mercy Home?
Most likely on the streets.
We have 100% graduation rate, which is thrilling. I mean, it's really exciting to see our kids start to feel that success and show that success and feel pride.
For the first time in decades, the national graduation rate is up. Illinois showed a 0.6% increase from 2002 to 2009. Tiny movement, but in the right direction. So AT&T is rolling out Aspire for another 5 years with more than double the funding. $250 million is a lot of AT&T's money. How did you sell this to your company, to your shareholders?
It's about needing a well-trained workforce. We're in a global competition for talent and a workforce, and that's why we're investing heavily.
While Father Scott applauds the corporate support, he says we all have some wealth to share.
We have over 100 kids on that waiting list. We need mentors to step and say, yeah, I want to partner with Mercy Home. I want to partner with the community. I want to partner with a family, and I want to make a difference in the life of a child.
So graduation rates are kind of tricky. Everybody doesn't agree on how to calculate them, but the goal is to reach nationwide by the year 2020, 90%. That's very ambitious when you consider that the best we've done in the past was to graduate 77% of high schoolers nationwide, and that was back in the late 60s, and right now nationally pretty much agree it's about 75%.
where does that $250 million go?
Well, it's nationwide, so out of the $100 million over the last 4 years, Illinois got about almost $5 million of it, $4.8 million. So it goes to places that can actually create programs that have been proven to help kids graduate who are otherwise at risk of not, and improve schools that have been known as dropout factories, which would be those where only 60% of the freshmen end up as seniors. So anything below that is considered, or that or below is considered to be a dropout factory, and they've reduced the number of those by about 23%. So they're just making it's incremental. Nobody's going to move the needle real fast, but
got to start somewhere. Yeah, good for them. Lou's here with